If you're working on your SEO and you're wondering whether you should use Surfer SEO or Ahrefs to analyze your website, write articles, this video is for you. Let's dig into each one of these platforms and see what they can do for you. Now I'm going through onboarding. It's a 5-step onboarding sequence. I'm not a fan of long onboardings. My co-founder and I from Distribb, we have this conversation often whether we should make our onboarding longer to make sure that the tool is as customized as possible, or to keep onboarding short. I like short onboarding. After all, AI can do all the settings in the background. That's my take. But hey, let's go through this one and see what's up. I'm gonna choose. I'm a tech company. How many people are working for me? 2 to 5. What is my role? I'm an owner of the company. What are you most interested in? I'm interested in. That's a great question. Let's just go with AI writer. How did we hear about you guys? I'll just say Google search. And of course, now it's gonna make me choose a plan. It's $59 a month, and it doesn't have a free plan, which is unusual. Now, the very first screen asks to connect my search console, which kind of makes sense, or I can start with a URL. And I'm going to connect search console because I want the highest amount of data while it sets up my account. Okay, I connected my search console and I chose a website for my test. I'm going to click continue. What do you want to call this brand? Get started. Okay, so we have a lot of features. This is feature heavy. It's kind of overwhelming to see so many options on the sidebar. Dashboard is kind of similar to Distribb's dashboard. Let's see, audit your content. It gives us a content audit, which is basically just a Google Search Console, but on a different website. It's the same information you would get from Google Search Console. Now it's giving me a little WYSIWYG, set up traffic goal. It's a nice climb, all coming from Distribb's AI connection, which I'll show you in a second. For the content audit, it's analyzing a lot of the content. A topical map is not available on the current plan, which only, by the way, only allows me to create 10 documents for $59. I think that's I don't know. That's not very generous in my opinion. On the other hand, a tool like Distribb will let you create 30 articles a month for $97 and includes a backlinks exchange, which we can cover in a bit. Right now, I want to keep auditing, testing Surfer. While you are on content audit and you click any article, you can click to optimize it, and it's reading, extracting all of the HTML from my WordPress blog without having to connect to WordPress, which is very interesting, right? So it's scraping my website, and if I want to publish any changes, it's probably going to ask me to install a WordPress plugin or some sort of connection to WordPress. But it's pretty cool to see that they scrape my website without me having to connect it in the first place. Now, I want to see how the keyword research works. Oh, of course, it's not included. So I have to upgrade for $60 more a month in order to do keyword research. And I want to compare it to Ahrefs. So in order to do a one-on-one comparison, we're going to have to find matching features. Ahrefs does not edit your content, but they give you a lot of data on backlinks and keyword analysis that probably isn't what you're gonna get here from Surfer, which is a more generic tool on for writing. Now, so far, with so many alternatives out there, I'm not convinced that Surfer would be my preference. I don't see anything about helping me get backlinks, which is the number one way Google determines the authority of your website and influences your search rankings. Um, which is why I prefer something like the backlink exchange that we built on Distribb. It will match you with other users in the Distribb network who have agreed to participate in the exchange. So when they publish content, you get a backlink, and when you publish content, they get a backlink. As long as you're all contextually relevant and part of the same cluster of websites, so that you're all um, linking to relevant content that supports facts while you're writing. In my case, I'm in the marketing and sales cluster in the United States with a domain rating of 40 to 60. I can choose to change my cluster. I can check on the progress that I've had, the link velocity escalator. As you stay longer in the exchange, you unlock more backlinks every month, and you also unlock higher domain ratings from websites. You can also inspect um, how close are you to your biggest competitor and how far away you are from matching them on backlinks, and you can examine the overall backlink strategy behind the network, which is a twofold strategy. It gives you listicle placement, so the AI plans listicle type articles on someone else's website where you will be featured, because um, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and all these chatbots, they like to use and read listicle type articles when you're asking for recommendation type queries, like best SEO tools in 2026, that kind of thing. It will find listicles, and they rank very well and very quickly, and they don't need a lot of backlinks to rank. So that's why we have that as part of our strategy. And the second strategy is just normal editorial backlinks, where you're being cited on blogs, whether it's guides or any type of content. And finally, you can see how you compare to your biggest competitors. Your domain rating, their domain ratings, how many backlinks they have versus how many backlinks you have, and how far away you are from matching them. And now going back to our comparisons, let's see what how Ahrefs compares um, to Surfer. Now, immediately, we all know Ahrefs is a powerhouse of a tool. You know, just glancing over the options, this is a tool that's meant to analyze raw data, while Surfer, on the other hand, is more of a tool for writing and giving you direction for your writing practices. I don't like that that they make me want to sign up for so many different things, so many different plans just to get access to the additional features. I could get everything I need with something like Distribb, which is more of a competitor to Surfer than Ahrefs is. They are completely different tools in general. Ahrefs is more for you to find raw data, something an agency would use on your behalf to decide how you want to rank, and what your SEO strategy is going to be. And Surfer is something that you would use when you're ready to start writing content. Um, but as an alternative, I'd rather have something like Distribb, where it not only helps me write content that's optimized for um, for search engines. It does like deep keyword research and deep original type of research, so that we can claim we have found new data, which is what Google and AI engines like to cite. It builds a long table. It compares all the tools that all the things that it's meant to compare for that given article, and it finds statistics that Google loves to see, and it also helps you get backlinks from major publications who are looking for statistics to cite on their articles. And then there's the backlink exchange on top of the writing features that you have. You get the backlinks. And but again, it's not a one-to-one, one-on-one comparison to something like Ahrefs, where it's more of raw data that you can use to decide. With something like Distribb, you can run your essential Ahrefs type audit. It's going to tell you what your technical health is, your on-page analysis, if there's something that you need to work on, whether you have a valid JSON schema, which is essential for AI engines to understand your website easily, and it's your Google Search Console insight, same as we saw on Surfer. It's going to tell you a lot of the keywords that you're ranking for and the pages and how those pages rank for different types of queries, and helps you spot opportunities for content gaps. And going back to Ahrefs, you have all the backlinks, the broken backlinks, which is really good for broken link building, which is something for another topic. By the way, if you want to know how to build backlinks with Cloud Code, I have this other video you might want to check out where I ask Cloud Code to find listicle type websites where I might want to be featured on, and then reach out to the authors so they feature my website. Again, listicles, engines, AI engines love it. So there you have it. Essentially, you can't compare Ahrefs with something like Surfer. Surfer is more for giving you overall direction and then helping you write content, while Ahrefs is just raw data, as many backlinks as information as you want to get. If you're looking to get keyword information, definitely use Ahrefs. But if you're looking to write content, get basic keyword information, then go for something like Surfer or Distribb. And if you want to get keyword information, write content, and get backlinks, then you're going to have to go with Distribb. Without a doubt, there's a free trial on the description, and your first month for just $9, so you can test it out. So there you have it. Click subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.